Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins game review. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a weirder game because the score was 3-0, but we didn't score until the 6th inning. And like I said, I don't really know what to say about this. This was kind of just a weird game overall. Our hitting wasn't there. It was a really weird lineup. Everybody seemed to make a play. We're gonna go through everything, but most importantly, the Twins get the win, of course, right? That's all that matters at the end of the day. I mean, this game could have been 2-3. It could have been 3-0. It could have been 25-1, 25-24. It doesn't matter because the Twins got the win at the end of the day. And, of course, that means that the Twins are 8-2 in their last 10 games, going back to the Chicago series, taking that series 2 of 3 there, or 3 of 4 there. Was that 3 of 4 there? Then Miami taking 2 of 3 there and sweeping. Get out the brooms. I don't have a broom up here, but get out the brooms, baby, because we just swept Kansas City. Like I said, though, a very weird game. But we're going to go through every aspect of it, pitching, hitting, and a little bit about the team in general. So this should be fun. But let's start with the box score. 3-0, another shutout. When was the last time we had a shutout? I mean, can somebody let me know? Because I honestly don't remember the last time we had a shutout. It's been a while. I believe this is 7 or 8 shutouts this year. That's very, very good. But we won 3-0. We only had 6 hits, which, I mean, isn't bad. And when you score 3 runs, of course, that's really good. But here's the thing. They only had 2 hits. They had 2 hits the entire game. And one was by Gordon, and one was by Lopez. Lopez is a pretty good player, I tell you what. But, man, we only walked 1 guy. So 3 total base runners. Like I said, it wasn't the most exciting game. It was really kind of an interesting game. But talking about errors, we didn't make any. This is like the first game in like 6 games that we haven't made an error. And my goodness, the defense came out to play today. This was such a weird lineup. Let's just go through the lineup for you in this game. Buxton's hurt. Sam Dyson's hurt. Pineda's hurt. Odorizzi's hurt. And everybody else is hurt. I mean, goodness sakes, what is going on with our team? But here's the thing, right? We have got a team that, yes, is built around hitting home runs. Well, I wouldn't say that, but hitting the ball hard. Sometimes it goes out. But these guys, they stepped up today. I tell you what, like I said, this is not a team that I would really throw out there and say, hey, go hit home runs, go win a couple games, go shut out a team. But, you know, we got Kepler in center field, Arise at second base. Cruz is the DH, of course. Eddie Rosario is in left field. Sano at third base. Adrianza at shortstop. Crone at first base, Castro catching Cave in right field. Smeltzer, Devin Smeltzer was the pitcher that started things off today. But like I said, a great game. Guess we got the win. The only thing is Cleveland got the win as well. They swept the Angels. What can you do? The Angels are just hurt too. So like the Angels are a better team than that, but it just doesn't, like, they can't do anything because like half of their team is hurt and like they're all good players, so they can't do anything. But hey, we're keeping pace with them, right? I think it's still 3 games if I'm not mistaken, even though Cleveland's been doing well. So let's go to the plays, because of course let's talk about the hitting, because there were a few and not far between, but we didn't start scoring until the 6th inning. I mean, that's kind of crazy because this is a team that last night hit 4 home runs in the first 2 innings of the game. And then all of a sudden, boom, the next day we don't score until the 6th. And I really do think that had to do with the lineup today. Like I said, I would not put this lineup out there any time else. I mean, Sundays is usually the day that a manager is going to give a guys a lot of rest, because then they have Sunday off, which is, you know, usually an early game. And then Monday they usually have a day off. And they can come back Tuesday, so they get more of a, you know, more time off to be okay and be fine and everything. So, or to heal up. So that's why I think this lineup is a little bit weird today. But we scored in the 6th inning. Let's just go to the 6th inning first. Arise singles. Man, he was good today. I tell you what, he was good today. Singles. And then Nelson Cruz grounds out. But here's the thing. Wild pitch puts him at second base, and that ground out would have been a double play probably if that wild pitch doesn't happen. So already check the box. Wild pitch. Arises at second base. Then a chopper to third base, as I said, what probably should have been a double play. Arise scoots over to third base. How about that? There you go. Being aggressive on the base pass. I like that about that guy. He's not the fastest, but he can get around the base pass, and he is very aggressive. And I really like that. Then our Eddie Rosario comes up, boom, puts us on the board with the sacrifice fly. I like that. That's what works. Let's go to the 7th inning now because we scored then as well. And it was a home run. It was a home run by Jason Castro, who hit his 11th home run of the season. We only hit 1 home run today out of our 3, but hey, it did the job, and at least we didn't go homerless. So that's impressive. When was the last time we didn't hit a home run? I know we were on a pretty good streak there for a while, but it keeps the streak alive if we had one. Castro literally just scraped it over the wall. I thought, who was it? Was it Lopez in center? No, it wasn't. He was the shortstop today, wasn't it? It wasn't Hamilton. Who was the center fielder for the Royals today? It was Starling, Bubba Starling. So, yeah, the ball just got over his glove, and that was super awesome because I almost thought it was going to be like another Miguel Sano thing from last night where he just caught it right at the wall. Of course, this time he would have robbed him, but nope, just got over the wall, and that is what really helped us out there because we got a 2-0 lead. Of course, that was great, but then we scored in the 8th inning. Now, I do have a real problem with this. Max Kepler struck out. That's not what I have a problem with. It's what Eddie Rosario did. So, Luis Arias takes a great walk on a full count. Beautiful. He fouled off some pitches, worked a great at-bat, drew a walk there. They made the pitching change. Nelson Cruz gets walked, and that was great because now we have men on first and second. Well, what does Eddie Rosario do? Hits a monster shot out to right field. It hits off the top of the wall, and what does he do? He watched it. Go look back at the footage. He watched it out of the box thinking it was a home run. Now, I'm not saying he gets to second base on that because it was a hard hit ball off the wall. It went right to Soler. Yes, he dropped it or bobbled it, but if Rosario goes to second base, Cruz still rounds third base, there's a couple of different scenarios that could come out of this. You've got, the throw home. Okay, Eddie Rosario gets to second base no matter what. If they throw home and Cruz is out, okay, so what? But if they throw to second to take the for sure out with Rosario, then you score another run. And instead of Rosario watching it out of the box, he might even get to second base anyways, and Cruz comes around to score. At least they have to throw home. There's a couple of different scenarios that happen there, but he watched it out of the box, and that's why he got caught up in between first and second base. I do not like that at all. You got to be hustling out of the box no matter what. But other than that, a great day from pretty much everybody else. I mean, Rosario basically was the best player today with 2 for 3, with 2 RBIs, but Arise went 2 for 3 as well with 2 runs and a walk. Kepler 0 for 3, but he drew a walk. Cruz 0 for 3, but he drew a walk. Sano 0 for 4. He struck out twice. He's had a tough stretch here against the Royals, but he'll bounce back, I'm sure. Adrianza 0 for 3. Crone 0 for 3. Castro 1 for 3 with his home run, RBI, and a run. And then Cave went 1 for 3. But let's talk about the defense before we go into pitching because, my goodness, we had some defensive plays. Sano had a good play. Adrianza had a really good diving play. Arise had a play backhand across his body. Cave ended the game with the diving catch. This was a team who has made so many errors over the last couple of days, and they freaking came together today. It was a bunch of misfits, really. It was a bunch of backup players playing out of position, guys who are not going to be at there every day, and they made the greatest plays in the outfield today, especially Caves. That was super awesome. But let's talk about pitching before we leave. Smeltzer gets his first major league win. He has been so good this season. He's 1-1 on the season, or in his career, rather. Now, got his first major league win. That was really impressive because he went 6 innings, gave up 2 hits, and 1 walk. That is it. 3 base runners. The bullpen shut it down. They did what they needed to do. He struck out 4 as well. He's good. He's only got an 88 to 90 mile an hour fastball, but he's got a good changeup and a good slider. Or cutter, I guess. Is it a slider or curveball? I don't know. But it's got some great movement on it. I mean, the first hit didn't come until the 3rd inning, I believe. And then, Lopez, 3rd inning, gets a single. So it was 7 up, 7 down. But then he gets picked off. So it was 9 up, 9 down going into the 4th inning. He ended up getting 10 straight, guys. retired. Well, not really, but you know what I'm saying. He faced 10 guys and then gave up a single to Alex Gordon. But that was it. That was the rest of the hits for the rest of the game because our bullpen shut it down today. As I mentioned, Duffy, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. He looked good. Romo, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. He looked good. Man, does he have some energy when he comes off the mound every single time. Absolutely love that about that guy. And then Rogers gets his 17th save of the season. One inning, clean. No, I mean, seriously, 2 hits in the game, 1 walk. That's it. You couldn't ask for a better day. I mean, really, you couldn't ask for a better day. And Smeltzer, I think he was pitched very well by Rocco Baldelli. You know, he gave up the 2 hits, gave him 6 shutout innings, and it was still 0-0 at that point when they pulled him. But we got the run in the bottom half of the inning, which gave him the win. So I think that was perfectly managed. You know, he walked that guy to lead off the 6th inning. Hey, you're done. Give it to the bullpen. And that was perfect. I think that is perfect. I hope that Baldelli has learned his lesson from Dyson. You know, like, hey, let's realistically think about when we should put guys in. And I hope that, you know, moving forward, these guys will continue to shut it down. Our bullpen, like I said, we haven't had a shutout for a while, I think. And our bullpen really, they've struggled. I mean, one guy has struggled out of the bullpen every time, but they shut it down today. They did really good. Everyone had yesterday off who pitched today, Duffy, Romo, and Rogers, so they came out fresh and they look good. That's what I like. Every other day, those guys should be out there minimum and doing their work because that's, like I said, that's what they did. Romo threw 6 pitches, threw 6 strikes. You can't ask for anything more. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, let me know. Also, if you didn't check out yesterday's game, I was at the Twins game, got this bobblehead right there. That's Joe Nathan. But if you guys want to hear my opinion on that game yesterday, because it was a fantastic game, go click above my head. It'll be right there. Otherwise, subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys tomorrow for a couple more videos. Peace out.